Hello, this is James. Oh, wait, camera. Hello, this is James. Sorry I got caught away from my recording setup, but fortunately I now have a recording setup brought with me wherever I go, and this has the added benefit of a pen. So we can enjoy that. Alright, so, new Banlist. Just before the next world update. Oh, I gotta turn the pen off to scroll up. Before the next world update, to make sure that the newborn Xyz cards are not swamped by the old and powerful decks. We're clearing out all of the old dead wood. So, I guess I'm gonna say thanks Konami on this one, because we're all these restarts, Switcheroo, Bandit, Shadow Game, Access Denied, Ojama Overflow, Show of Nightmares, Moth to the Flame. Well, no, not them. Those are being strengthened, but all these skills that are being greatly strengthened by Star Blast are being nerfed, as well as Star Blast itself. And I'm a little glad because, you know, the Ojama Overflow, Access Denied, is that a reliable strategy? No, it just makes duels like kind of more predictable, more unpredictable, and you know, when you are trying to grind for the rank up, it's quite annoying. So get it while it lasts, boys. If you wanna troll on the ranked ladder. So restart. Well, this skill wasn't really a problem. They just wanna, I don't know. They don't want you to have the mulligan ability of Legends of Runeterra. Let me know in the comment section below if you want to see me stream that on Twitch, because I'm planning to stream on Twitch going forward into the future. I'll make a official community post about that and everything. Can be used only once after starting hand through dealt. Oh yeah, but it's the same. This skill will not activate if your deck does not contain 7 or more copies each of spell and trap cards. So you have to have a deck that is mostly spell and trap cards. If you have a deck that is mostly monsters, you can't use restart. And I'm not sure why. Let me know in the comments section below. Alright, Switcheroo can be used each time your life points decrease by 1500. Return 1 card from your hand to the deck and draw another. This skill can only be used once per duel. So this is very surprising, because right now the best use of Switcheroo is Invoke Naus. With the volcanic shells in the graveyard, pay 500. Search a volcanic shell. If you have 2, you can do it. You could shuffle it and then you can do it again. I thought Volcanic Shell was going to get touched, and it did not. Instead, Switcheroo is getting touched, but not the Volcanic Shell. Unlike with the Star Blast, where they're nerfing all the Star Blast skills and Star Blast. So that's a little surprising. I thought Volcanic Shell is free, so you know that's the one that gets the. Alright, Bandit can be used if your life points are 1500 or below. Return 1 card from your hand to your deck, then select 1 set card in your opponent's spell and trap zone and steal it. Yeah, I guess that's a little more fair, making sure that you have something to get rid of. And if you're playing a Volcanic Shell deck, you definitely do. Shadow Game, at the end of the turn, both players loot life points equal to the number of cards in their graveyard times 100. Max at 400 will not be applied to a player with 1,000 or less life points. So, I like this in gameplay terms because burn decks are annoying, and it actually helps the burn player, because the burn player could potentially play a dump strategy and they don't have to worry about getting burned with their own skill for 1,000 points or less. I don't like it because Shadow Game was like the most perfect skill in Duel Links that replicated, you know, anime nonsense, right? You both lose life points constantly depending on how much you disrespect your monsters and send them to the graveyard. Okay. But, okay, in terms of gameplay, I think that's positive. Access Denied can be used from your 5th turn on onward when you have 1,000 or fewer life points until the end of your opponent's next turn. Neither player can summon an effect monster nor activate the effects of their monsters. This skill can only be used once per duel. Wait, how did they change that? Oh, from the 5th turn and onward is how they changed it, and I'm all right with that. I never really was like a giant fan of Access Denied. Okay, so we can scroll up. Okay, Ojama Overflow, 5th turn and onward. You can't just like Star Blast and immediately jump into your Overflow, even though that skill is hilarious. Show of Nightmares. If you have 3 or more spell cards in your graveyard, add a random spell from your graveyard to your hand. Then return 1 card from your hand to your deck. That, well, I guess that's a good. I actually like this balancing. Return 1 card from your hand to the deck for this, and then also for Bandit, because they're letting you still activate it. They're just increasing the cost. So, but it can still be used at the same point in the duel. And then they buffed Moth to the Flame, and I'll just doodle a little flame there, and it's like kind of like why bother? No, who's playing Petite Moth? I guess it makes it easier to get that stage 60 lifetime. What is it? Stage 60 like lifetime mission, but that's not a big deal. But it increases the turn count of Petite Moth. It goes twice as fast. And if you control Petite Moth, can equip a Cocoon of Evolution, you can add all of these cards. So now, if you wait, it's 4 turns for Great Moth, so you only need 2 turns. And I think it's 6 turns of a perfectly ultimate Great Moth. So it only needs to be, 3 turns, and then you can get that awesome monster out. Afterlife, Lockdown, opponent's monster. I think before this was once per duel, and now it's twice per duel, but cubics aren't really destroying anything, or not yet, at least. And then Red Eyes Fusion, search 2,400 life points or below, add a Red Eyes Fusion. So there you go. There's actually maybe where Star Blast, it's kind of overkill. Star Blast, well, no. NVM, they have Red Eyes Insight. They don't need this. But Star Blast the Red Eyes and then put it back and then search a Red Eyes Fusion. So you can have Star Blast and then the 3 Red Eyes Fusions for a total of 3. Or, use Red Eyes Insight, maybe. Alright, so on the whole, I think that's positive. I'm just upset about my Anime Shadow game being removed from, finishing the opponent. Okay, so let's look at our Forbidden Limited. Oh my god, a first. I think this is a first for Duel Links. Or was Woodland Sprite banned? I think Woodland Sprite is at 1, doesn't matter. So Grass Looks Greener, similar to the TCG, completely banned. Completely done. Cyberstein, completely done. Like, they nerfed it down to 1. They changed life cost 0 to, you can only summon 1 monster or something like that. But, like, even the 1 Stein was too tilty for some people, where you get out the Stein, you get out the Ojama King, and then boom, your opponent's done. Like, even though that only works like every 1 in every 100 duels, like, it was still too annoying. Limit 1, Star Blast. Star Blast, highly abusable. And they must have known that going in, because all the combos were so obvious. Just use those good like heavy life point paying skills and make that content, James. Yeah, so I think that's actually a good thing. Needlebug Nest, I'm fine. I'm actually, I'm not a huge fan of like the combos that require traps, like at all. So I'm good with it. I know a lot of people are going to be upset about it because it's good in like 50 cards Shiranuis. And then Revival Gift. This is a card I didn't get a chance to use very much, and actually we can still use it. The ban list doesn't go into effect for a while. Just dump like useless tuners on. Well, you get your tuner and then dump useless tokens on your opponent's field. So I guess between Revival Gift and Ojama Overflow, they really didn't like people having easy access to that strategy. I would prefer that they nerfed Ojama a little harder and let Revival Gift maybe be at 2. But we have some big at 2s. So Gold Sark is actually being... Was it? I think Gold Sark was like limit... Was it limit 1 or limit 3? It was limit something. Charge of the Light Brigade, I believe that was 3. Anyway, these are all being stuck together so that you can't use them together. Blackwings can't use Blackbird Close anymore unless you want to give up Orochi or Raikiri. Actually, Raikiri, with all the destruction protection that we're probably going to have and like all the redundancy, you might actually want to have Blackbird Close over the Raikiri, the Rain Shadow, just because of how boss the negate from the hand and then a big body on the field is. But this is sadness. This is sadness. Oh no, a fusion. Normal or special summon, you can discard one card and one polymerization normal spell or a fusion normal spell card from your deck to your hand. Limit 2. Keeper and Dragon Magic and Neos are broken up by Konami. Konami was jealous of their love and broke up the band. So yeah, I mean, I guess I really liked Keeper because of like the value that Keeper brought. So like for $20, you get 3 Keepers, and then that instantly makes viable like anything with any fusion, where you want to yank out those fusions. And now that's like less possible. But maybe it's also weird because I know this is Xyz World and everything, but like the advent of the new summoning mechanic is actually a boon for the old summoning mechanics, like even Adoban's Shokan, because we're getting Caius the Shadow Monarch. So that's like kind of the most upsetting thing. Witchcrafter Holiday, I don't care. Deck takes a million years to play. Alistair the Invoker, Limit 3. That was long overdue. And then Thunder Dragon Dark is taken off of the ban list, as is Element Saber, Malo. So I think good changes. Again, Keeper of Dragon Magic, you will be missed. And that's all. Thank you for watching.